Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel for a deck profile of the Alien Hero deck that I took to a 3-1 finish at the locals today. Didn't waste time to make the video. I was pretty surprised with the result because I basically went there to have a good time and summon Golgar. Amazing card, amazing synchro that has all the right tools to be broken, but it's just held back by the fact that you need Ammonite and an alien to summon it. So yeah, it was kind of a dare that my fellow duelists put me to, and I'm glad it ended up that way. I lost round 1 to Gigavise, won round 2 against Vayu, the version with the Rykos, and I won game 3, round 3 against Fairies, the Twilight version with Enrise, and then I won round 4 against Gadgets, ironically. So yeah, if you want to check out a match with this deck, the replay of my round 1 against Gigavise is up on Devimorhan's channel. I will put the link down in the description. So without further ado, let's get to it. The aliens, only 6 of them, 3 Ammonites, 3 Hypnos. For those who don't know, Ammonite is basically Debris Dragon, level 1 Debris Dragon. When it's normal summoned, you target an alien in your graveyard, you special summon it, and it's destroyed during the end phase. And the only target I'm playing, as you see, is Hypno. Why Hypno and not the normal monster that has 1900? I forgot its name in English, sorry. Well, Hypno is a Gemini and it's a water monster, so it unlocks the other the synergy with the other engine in the deck, which is a hero. So I'm playing 1 Stratos, obviously, 2 aliases and 1 Ocean, and special tech Prisma. So it being a Gemini and the water makes perfect Miracle Fusion banishes, a perfect Future Fusion send as well. The hands where you open Ammonite plus Hypno plus Future Fusion, sorry, are perfect because you basically get 4 Foolish burials in the same turn. So it's amazing. Then I was playing 1 Sengan, 1 Card Trooper, for a reason that I will get to later. That's the surprise of the deck, the surprise package of this deck. Because I was playing Sengan, I'm playing 2 Crows main deck that were kinda underperformers today, but still cool. Still cool, I feel, to have them. Not relying on traps too much, and stopping graveyard plays easily. And because I'm playing Prisma, I'm playing 1 Cyber Dragon in the main deck as well, against machine decks on the first round of the game. So yeah, that's quite a low monster count, effective monster count, because the DD Crows don't count, which is what this type of deck wants to achieve. For spells, E and Rota, of course, not 3 because it's too much. When I was testing, I was playing 2 E's, but I was always drawing them with another hero or too late, or yeah, it just bricked a lot, so I decided to cut 1, and I didn't really miss the second one, so I think it's the perfect ratio. 3 Gemini Spark. As I said, the fact that we are playing 5 Geminis is insane. This card is live, not most of the time, but it's really live often. And I didn't really brick on it, which is the main point of this card. And then, of course, the 3 miracles, the best card in the, not in the format, but almost. Amazing card, unlocks completely the board state. Yeah, just amazing. And the best card in the deck, Future Fusion. Every time you open that or you draw that in the first 3 turns of the game, you win the game. I feel like it's so good, so good. Unlocks the whole deck because it sends Hypno in the graveyard, and you can then revive it with Damonite, bounce this with Golgar. I will come to it later, but bounce this with Golgar, replay it, and then you send, as I said earlier, 4 monsters from the deck to the grave in one go. And then to round up the spells, 1 Typhoon, because well, I'm not playing a heavy storm in the deck that wants to resolve Future Fusion, and those 4 cards, so Call of the Haunted and Limit Reverse. For those who don't know Limit Reverse, because it's quite a niche card, it's basically Call of the Haunted, but for monsters that have 1000 or lower attack. So in this deck, you use it to bring back Card Trooper and Sangan, which are both excellent targets, because you bring them back, and when they die, you get value. Limit Reverse has the added bonus of destroying the monster when it's switched to defense. So some plays I did to unlock the Alien Engine, or to add a Crow, or for a clutch moment, or add Card Trooper as well. You summon Sangan in the end phase with Limit Reverse, and then in your main phase you switch it to defense, destroy it, and then you can add post side Dyna or something like that. So very good, very good synergy. And just like Cole, it pops the monster when it leaves the field. So if you use it to summon Sangan, and you have Golgar on field, I will come to that later, as I said, it pops, and then you get a search, so you can search another Ammonite to get ready to make another Golgar if the one you have on field is destroyed. So really amazing. Then for the rest of the traps, the only non-conventional one that I played was Fiendish Chain. Massively underperformed, I would say. It got some stops, stopped attacks, stopped a Chaos that didn't matter against value. I don't think I got to negate a Christia or a Chaos Sorcerer against Fairies, but yeah, Fiendish massively underperformed. So I'm really disappointed in it, to be honest. I think I would have been better off playing another more common trap in the main deck. Then for the conventional ones, 3 Prisons, Force, Solemn, Torrential, and 2 Bottomless. No bullshit here. Playing the good traps because you can. For the extra deck, the whole reason really to play Alien is to enjoy the sheer power of Golgar, the Cosmic Fortress, or as it says on my Italian and Spanish copies, Fortaleza Cosmica Golgar et Fortezza Cosmica Golgar. In French, it's Golgar, la forteresse cosmique, if you were curious, which I'm sure you were. I have, the French copies are way too expensive for my European friends that know that French copies are always more expensive than the other languages. They're way too expensive, so I wanted to pick up at a reasonable price, so I went for Spanish and Italian Italian ones. So yeah, yeah, end of the story. So Golgar, yeah, to explain the effect, once per turn you can target any number of face-up spell and traps on the field. You bounce them and then you distribute A counters, so not A counter but A counters, that's the name of the counters, among monsters on the field. And then once per turn you have another effect where you can remove 2 counters from anywhere on the field to destroy a card on the field. So you use that to loop Limit Reverse and Call of the Haunted, as I stated earlier, to have value, infinite value with Trooper, with Sangan, with Stratos as well. It works. And you can also Fiendish Chain a monster and then return the Fiendish Chain, and then you use it again infinitely in theory, but yeah, in practice Fiendish is not the card it is. It's not in Edison the card that it is in later formats. So obviously the synchros we make most often are 5s, so I wanted to play Cataster. Did make it once or twice, but yeah, you always feel bad when you have to make Cataster instead of Golgar. Yeah, one thing I didn't mention about Golgar is that it's 26, so it gets over Stardust. To my knowledge, it's the only 5 that can do that easily, because I think seeking Gishil Nodon or something like that does also get to 3000, so it even outs Titanial, which is huge. But yeah, this counts out Titanial, and I would say that Titanial completely bodies Golgar, but yeah, that's another story. And then to round up the synchros, I played Stardust because I play Starlight Road in the side deck. Ironically enough, I didn't draw Starlight Road once. I don't think I sided it once, maybe against Gigavice, I don't remember. But I did make it. I did make it with Ammonite, Hypno, and the Sangan. So yeah, it came in clutch. And Mistworm, because after the 5s, the situation you find yourself the most often in is Ammonite, Hypno, and a hero on board. So Mistworm actively won me a game, so not complaining, and I think it was the right choice to play it. For the heroes, of course, Absolute Zero, the best fusion that was ever released at this point in time in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just a house of a card, annoying to get rid of, gets big really easily in this deck because you also have the Hypnos that give him attack plus the ocean. So yeah, very good. I played one Gaia because originally, as I said, I was playing the 1900 alien that's Earth, so yeah, it made sense. But this came in clutch because I was able one play to send Trooper with Future Fusion, reborn it with Limit Reverse, and then go on to use Golgar, draw cards, and eventually win the game with that. So yeah, it still has applications because you have Trooper in the deck. So yeah, I would not cut that. Because I'm playing Cyber Dragon main and Prisma Chimera attack, you figured already, I think. I have a Bestiary in the side to play against Glads, so I play a Gizarus, or Geyserus, I don't know how to say it in English. Bestiary has the taste of being 1500, so you can play, so you can add it with Sangan. So yeah, it's another synergy there. So yeah, of course I'm playing Geyserus. With Prisma it's even better. And then I'm playing a Sanwitch, which was given to me by my friend Simon, the tech card. So Prisma sends Sanwitch and Limit Reverse. The Sangan. So you effectively, when you open Stratos, Rota, or Equal, and Limit Reverse, you essentially search for Sangan. And Sangan, as I said, searches for Ammonite, which gets you to the aliens once you draw the Hypno, which is not really hard. You're playing 3 of them. You have a lot of deck thinning. You have Future Fusion. You have the Gemini Sparks. Alias is really easy to access to, and you have the card troopers that can also send the card trooper. Sorry, there's not multiples. The card trooper that can mill the Hypno. So yeah, it's just a matter of time. So yeah, this was the power play. I feel like to access the engine like this, and then accrue advantage once you have Golgar with Sangan and Limit Reverse. So really, really good. So that's it for the extra deck, 15 cards as you figured. And then for the side deck, I chose to play the second Cyber Dragon, a Dyna, because you can search it easily with Sangan. Kaiku, because the card's broken. The third Crow, that I wasn't too sure about. I think 2 is really enough in most cases, especially because you search it so easily with Sangan, but still. Consecrated Light, you can search it with Sangan, plus you can reborn it with Limit Reverse, so it's actually really, really hard to get rid of for a deck that doesn't play Raikou or stuff like that. And even if they play Raikou, they have to have another one to out it, so yeah, really, really good. Bestiary and Mind and Brain for the Glad matchup. And then for the last monster in the main deck, did not came up because I didn't play against frogs, but I wanted to test out Possessed Dark Soul. Yeah, you can search it with Sangan. For those who don't know what it does and don't read French, you can tribute it when it's on the board, and you take control permanently of every monster on your opponent's board that have a level 3 or less. So you essentially out the Duplock with 1 card, and you keep them forever as well. So it's really great on paper. So I wanted to test it out. That's what locals are for. In a deck that can abuse it, because you can also revive it. Sadly, not with Limit Reverse because it's 1200, but you can also revive it with Cole and then use it again if they ever come back from that. But yeah, I feel like if you have a Possessed Dark Soul and then next turn you summon Ammonite and use them to make a Cataster, or even better, you miracle one of the dupes. So you have outed the Duplock, plus you have an F-Zero that came for free. So yeah, didn't come up because I didn't play against any frogs, as I said, but could have. So next time I will try to play against the frog to have it show its full value. Trap the Shirt when you're certain you're going first, because the card is absolutely terrible when you open it and you didn't start. I feel like it's the full value is when you play first. So yeah, that's my opinion, and I always side it whenever I'm going first. 2 Dust Tornadoes, Raw Oppression, Shadow Mirror, and Starlight Road. So Oppression and Shadow Mirror are good cards, and I wanted to play them because they are continuous traps, so you can bounce them with Golgar and keep adding counters, destroying cards. One thing I did miss, I think, is Heavy Storm. I think going second, I would have liked to have an Heavy Storm, so maybe the third Crow can go. Or maybe it's the one Dust Tornado, but I like having 2. So yeah, that's it for my profile, guys. Thanks for watching. As I said, you can watch the deck in action on Devimorhan's channel. It's my only loss of the tournament, so it's a shame, but Gigavice I think is a bad matchup because this outs many things, but Titanial it does not. Until then, see you guys.